Hey guys, and welcome to another video. For tools for today's video, I simply took some powdered coffee in the small bowl you can see on your right, regular pencil, eraser and 0.1 fine liner, and of course a paintbrush. I also added one flat paintbrush to help me out with bigger surfaces, and just dabbed a little bit of white paint, or you can use a white gel pen as I did to add some additional details. I decided to treat all of you with my own version of coffee challenge, all the while using a very popular character from the Touken Ranbu video game. This character's name is Mikazuki Munechika, and he's quite the dashing guy, and I have noticed that a lot of people have really been fascinated with him, and I personally really like his design. So I decided to draw him out and use the coffee challenge and coffee technique to draw him out. Actually, when you know where to place the character's shadows, you can easily use those spots on his clothes and body to just fill out with the coffee. I'm so sorry, my forehead keeps interrupting the video, but these tiny details on his samurai armor are really tough to see, especially if you're blind as a bat, as I am lately. But still, what you need to do for coffee technique is to use some water and dilute coffee in it until you get just plain coffee with no beans in it, well, ground coffee, but I use like instant coffee for this particular technique. And as always, I always place little black areas with fine liner before trying anything, any coloring, or just placing any color, because the line art is something you definitely need before proceeding to color in your work. And if you like this particular line art, I am offering it to all my Patreons on my Patreon page. If you're a patron, then you get every single possible YouTube line art in HD to just really download and color in or print for your own use, not for commercial use of course, but for your own fun. And you can find my Patreon account link in the description. As for the coffee technique itself, it's really diluted in water, and it's difficult to maintain a lot of shades unless you have several types of bowls with different ratio water to coffee. I used just one type of coffee mixture, and I added some splatters by just dabbing the paintbrush and splattering all over the drawing. It makes your drawing look more alive, more exciting, but try not to overdo it, because then you can mess things up, and it's a scary technique, but it's also exciting just because of that. So after a while, when this thing dried off, I was able to place some white dots and white lines to emphasize his texture on the kimono, and there we go. And he's done. If you like the way I drew him and want to try to draw a manga character of your own, you can always support my work and get your own copy of my Manga Crash course book, where I feature lessons on how to draw female faces, male faces, how to shade, how to create entire characters, and how to use these exactly same patterns of shading yourself. So check out the links in the description to find out more about my book, and see you guys next time!